The Green Bay Packers bolstered their roster in a big way during the first wave of free agency last week by signing outside linebackers Za'Darius Smith and Preston Smith, safety Adrian Amos and offensive lineman Billy Turner. After filling some key needs, particularly at edge rusher, we now have a better idea of which positions Green Bay might target in the early rounds of the 2019 NFL Draft. How Green Bay performs in the draft will determine their level of success in 2019. Armed with 10 selections, General Manager Brian Gutekunst has little excuse for not drafting an impactful rookie class. After acquiring an additional first-rounder from the New Orleans Saints last year, the Packers have an impressive 4 selections in the first 75 picks. Here's a full breakdown of Green Bay's selections. Round 1, pick 12. Round 1, pick 30, from New Orleans. Round 2, pick 44. Round 3, pick 75. Round 4, pick 114. Round 4, pick 118, from Washington. Round 5, pick 150. Round 6, pick 185. Round 6, pick 194, from Seattle. Round 7, pick 226. Here, we go through a 4-round mock draft for the Packers, using their first 6 selections in the process. Using the Draft Network's mock draft simulator, we were able to come away with an extremely promising draft class. The biggest takeaway was that Green Bay can't afford to miss on their first 3 picks. That's why our strategy was to pick safe players who could come in and make an impact on day 1. So, without further ado, here's a 4-round 2019 mock draft for the Green Bay Packers following the first wave of free agency. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse. Houston, TX, October 4th, Ed Oliver. Photo by Tim Warner, Getty Images. This may feel like a luxury pick, but when a top 5 caliber player falls this far, it'd be silly not to take him. That's why, with the 12th overall pick, the Green Bay Packers select Houston's Ed Oliver in this scenario. Oliver is an extremely versatile defender who has the ability to line up anywhere along the defensive line. At the NFL Combine last month, Oliver weighed in at 6'2" and 290 pounds. He was rumored to play at around 275 pounds while at Houston. Once considered the favorite to be the No. 1 overall selection in this year's draft, Oliver presents tremendous upside. He's been compared to Los Angeles Rams star lineman Aaron Donald, twitched up all of explosive fury from the moment he comes out of his stance, but his lack of NFL size and length creates challenges with his NFL projection. Oliver's athletic ability is beyond rare, but his ability to add and maintain mass could be the critical for his future success. NFL.com's Lance Zierlein. Not only is this pick a major value, but it helps the Packers better prepare for the future. Current interior lineman Mike Daniels, who's set to turn 30 years old this May, has an expiring contract next offseason. Oliver would be a home run replacement, and allow the Packers to allocate funds elsewhere instead of re-signing Daniels. Use your arrows to browse.